Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to
BreakRoom,
your favorite rapper's favorite podcast.
See, this is why I like your show. You guys charismatic. You know the right things to say.
Welcome to the Break Room. We're here as always live from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and also now TalkingJunkNetwork.com, our website. Make sure you go and you visit. We are here with the same usual suspects, although two of them have their cameras off right now, but they are still here.
Yo, we're here. We love y'all. I'll be on camera in a little while. Just been a long ass weekend, but I'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on camera real quick, but we're gonna have everybody else.
Everyone's loud and clear. All right, hey.
Bro, I don't know if you're walking with your phone in your pocket, but we know you coming.
We can't hear you, Dre. You're a little muffled.
My mic is messed up.
Oh,
now
there
you're
you
good.
go.
Now you're good. Now
You're
You're probably holding the part of your phone where you gotta
Right?
talk into that tiny little hole.
But
Well,
yeah,
we
we get enough camera time, so let the MCs have it.
Exactly. Well, we got a follow-up show from a couple of weeks ago. We had a Battle of the MCs preview hosted by Hector of Confusion Phoenix, and we had a couple of MCs on. Tonight, we also are being graced by Disco the Don from Theemcee. So, without further ado, let's bring these gentlemen on. Fellas, how you doing tonight?
What up? What up, y'all?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody.
Thank you guys for coming on, man. We appreciate y'all.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt.
So, Hector, for the couple of people that haven't seen the episode, which is not many, because you know we got a couple people on there that really show some love on that episode. So why don't you tell us what happened a couple of weeks ago?
All right, so it was January 15th. I put together a Battle of the MCs competition with a title belt, and then the winner everyone had the MCs had to put in $50 to get into the battle. And it was supposed to be winner takes all. We'll get into that later. but we gave away a title belt, and we had live performances. It was dope. We didn't get the turnout that we really wanted. But we were going up against Spice One at a free show in the same city, and then Gucci Man was here too, so that kind of killed us on the hip hop side. But man, we had awesome lineup. We had Prodigy there, Foreign Dutch, my nephew Wise and Zay, and Up Top Tez came out from Chicago to perform. Tuck Marley, Gino 400, G First Studios, and Ace the Biz. They all did their thing. We had DJ Kane 100 on the ones and twos. We had Baby Sway of the Block, and then my man Disco the Don hosting it from TMZ. The battle MCs that we had in this competition were Strife, Menace, Fake Rich, Jay Shruma, Sam I Am, Von the Beast, Tezzy G, and Baby G. And man, they all did their thing.
Yes, sir.
But one came out victorious, and he is the one, the only, Mr. Sam I Am.
Hey, Sam.
106 in Park legend.
We don't have a soundboard, but bam, 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 bam.
Yes, that's one of the improvements
Yes,
we're going to make.
Yo,
this
Freestyle Friday champ himself on the break room. How you doing, brother?
year.
Mike's
You muted, Sam. You muted.
You muted.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, the shorties, man, they running around the house pretty crazy, man. So
We understand.
yeah, no, I'm feeling good, man. How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing all right.
Excellent. Great.
Great, man.
Yes,
Still
sir.
gotta
We're
be
doing all right, bro.
We probably not feeling as good as you are coming off that win, huh?
Man,
Hello.
it was crazy, man. I felt good, felt great. Had a chance to meet a lot of talent out there, man. So that was really cool too. You know, because even though I'm, go there in battle mode and focus, I let them know like it's about, good sportsmanship too, man, and networking at the end of the day too.
That's right.
It's nice to hear that because
Smoke to that.
I feel like that can get lost, especially because it can get really emotional. And if you're not really prepared to understand what you're doing, it can get personal, and you can't let it get personal. You gotta let it
can't.
just be the bars
Right.
versus the bars and just leave it on the table. And if you don't do that, it may not be for you. So knowing that, you got that right mindset going in, I know that definitely lets you give the full force that you need to when you're going up on stage.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
as we've seen
absolutely.
from some
Yeah.
Facebook comments, we still got some hate in the air.
Yeah. Somebody
But Disco,
some haterade.
before we move on to the battle portion, because we had somebody on hand there from the break room taking some videos and getting down and dirty with you guys. Why don't you tell those people out there that are watching that have been sleeping under a rock for the past couple of years who exactly you are, my friend?
Well, brother, I've been behind the scenes lately. I started off in front of the scenes. I did a commercial with Michael Jordan when I was 13 years old. It was 3 different commercials. It was called Let's Play Ask Michael. And basically, just real quick, I asked Michael Jordan, hey, Mike, is that your Blazer right there? The Chevy Blazer. And then he was like, yeah, can we get a ride? And then we just run past him. And he's like, sure, hop in, I guess. And then a couple more that went like that. We were asking him questions. So from there, I started like having an agent in Chicago. I came out in a couple movies. I started moving and shaking, man. But I don't know what happened. I got married to this Puerto Rican and Cuban girl, and it was bad. They got fucked up. But then, I don't know, many trees later, I ended up with Theemcee. They saw a demo of mine, and they gave me a shot. I've been bringing in the biggest stories ever since. So you hear me a lot behind the scenes, behind the mic, behind the camera, interviewing your favorite celebrities. And then so it's my pleasure to have introduced everybody. And we created a vibe out there in Phoenix, man. We vibed out. It was cool. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Congrats to the champ, man. Salute.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Big shouts to the champ. Sam,
Yes, sir.
I am very lyrical.
Word.
Very
Appreciate it.
lyrical.
Now, Miggs, you were the one that we had out there. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what was happening from your perspective?
Oh man, like it was just energy from the minute everything started, from the moment everybody got on stage. There was also performances too, so it wasn't just like they jumped into the battle, but there was definitely performances before the performances, and then when the real heat came, it was just like, yeah, it felt like a concert, being front stage, front and center, being able to get all that great content. Hearing not just the music, man, but hearing and feeling that energy when everybody's battling and tearing shit up. But I have some content that'll help everybody, get a little taste of what we experienced that night.
So why don't you play us the first clip so we can get these gentlemen's take on how it felt, how palpable the air was in the arena while these clips were going on.
I gotcha. So the first one I got is what I would call round 1, of course. There's too much to have for one episode, but I hope you guys enjoy.
The break room. Let's go.
Yeah. Menace did step up before his first battle. Got to hear it well? Got to hear it well, right?
I like that touch hands. Real quick, DJ K.
They go sportsmanship.
Talk to the people.
Yo, ladies first, Right. So you go first.
Yeah, she was talking that shit. She was talking that shit.
You know how to play it.
Get him.
My name is Born Motherfucking Beast Like Black. Entertainment over every motherfucking thing. We spitting every motherfucking thing. So let's go.
Yeah, fuck all that. Yo, what's up? It's somebody in the MC Chicago. Let's get it.
Not through the wire. You gotta stop though, cause I know the wire. Say you the champ, ready MC, I'm physically strong on that seat, bitch, you know how I do it. Flow with the R&B, really, home care, who MC, ready, let's go, go on the floor. You fuckin' with a real bitch, you suck with a ball, bend it over. Yeah. Come on.
Here it come, here it come.
I thought you done seen it was gonna be fire. But after this, bitch, you gonna be speaking through the wire. I was saying to my ear, yo, you a fucking lie. You the rat, and that pussy is fuckified. So my ears off to the top. You know I got a snap. Oh, it is like you want to be destroyed. That be on your hat because you want to be employed. I got much longer from you, but I ain't mad. Hold up! Get on the suit or come with that roof, bitch. That be on your hand, that must be. Who ran this shit, bitch? Who with that war dick? That be on my hat, stand for heartbreak. Know what I'm coming with, nigga, just a twice spit. Nigga, get that hard dick. I know you ain't used to fucking with this type of bitch. Stop fucking with me.
That was well.
You ain't really talking to me though. You must be talking to a wild. That's how I do, nigga.
She just felt some type of way then, huh?
She was in the feelings, man.
She didn't want to stop,
Like you're getting everything that she has for all men right now. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm a real bitch. Hard dick. Hard shit, nigga, hard spit. Stop that. You ain't me a hard dick. Nigga, why my spit? I'm a real nigga doing all I do it. Bitch, no shit. Fuck that, bitch. Oh, gosh, so you got shit. Stop shit. Wrong, bitch. Oh, shit. Bitch, I control shit. When you talking shit, nigga, motherfucker. Nigga, you a twitch, know I do this shit. I'm not that bitch.
I was just like, man,
So stop this shit.
And the mic drop. Hello.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Hello.
She knew what time it was.
yeah. Walking off stage and shit.
Finish him. Finish it.
Yo, I gotta do this till my job is fucking done. She said she a real bitch, an ugly one. Hey, I gotta do what my vibes are hot. Look at those dreads, it looks like some flaming ox. You don't understand, yo, my views on the next time for sex. Guess what? Who's fucking you see the best?
Is that just a look?
Ready to die. Till I am off the top, and I represent the solid. Understand the people like Sedona. Arizona, you step back like you scared of roller. What the hell? I got the ride that you ain't in Florida. This is Payless with the bootleg shorts. Nobody's trying to get that. What's the fast? You got so wrong, sort of like a Kit Kat. Don't you know your shit back? That's just what I say. She steps to say my own fish got beheaded.
Get him! Get him!
Whoa.
Whoa! Only one song, dude.
Whoa!
Make some noise for Von the Beast. Make some noise for Sam I Am.
Yeah!
God damn.
Your winner by unanimous decision.
That shit was tight, down. Good now, y'all. Good shit. That shit was entertaining in a motherfucker right there, boy. That shit was off the top, off the rim. Shot down in this bitch.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Hey, salute.
Yeah.
So it sounded like she didn't even want to stop for a second.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think
For a
she, I
couple
think
minutes,
she got her
actually.
feelings hurt, so she just kept going, man. You know what I'm saying? So
No one expected to kick rocks after round one, you know.
She
Yeah,
kept
she
going.
thought she was going to forfeit the rest of it. I'm like, nah, I ain't finished with you yet. So that was my mentality.
Nah, see, yeah. So here's the best
What you
part
said,
about
Disco?
hearing round one and you taking round one. The fact that how she came a little too emotional and couldn't handle herself, and you just like, all right, I'm gonna dissect this chick right now. And you completely saw it at the end of all that. All she could do was like,
Like,
just show emotion. So it was like it was a clear round one win, and that was part of the like, yeah, tonight's gonna be an awesome night. Let's see what the next round's got.
She honestly messed up by going so long, because by going so long gave you all that time to analyze her, hear what she's saying, where she's coming from. Like she was just giving you all this ammo to work with, to where you just had that short beat right there as a response. Just took her right out. Like she was going with the passion, but sometimes it ain't about passion, and that was a clear example of that.
She was upset.
Yeah, she was mad at somebody, and it wasn't you.
She
But
didn't
you
like
were
to be
there.
on your hat, want to be a boy. You know what I'm saying? She just did the she did one of those. She walked off the stage. I mean, that's automatic DQ.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, you don't do shit like that. So what was the emotion feeling like up there, Disco? Because only you could tell us.
No, it was pumped up. By that time, the crowd was really into it, and it was real. It was totally real, right? It wasn't scripted. Goddamn it, that shit was coming real, and everybody had their phones out. It started to get pumped up, and Sam came with it. And once the crowd seen that and felt that, like, oh shit, this guy's for real, it was lit.
So how many battles were there before that one?
I think it was
we had
the very first one.
Was that the first one?
No, because it was like Strife.
No, it was Strife.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, you're right.
I'm sorry.
See,
We had Strife and Menace, and then Menace took out Strife. Strife came off pretty hard though.
Yeah, he did pretty
Menace
good.
just came back and like kind of got him after that. Then after that was Fake Rich and Jay Shruma. They both did their thing. Fake Rich came out on top. Sam I Am and Von the Beast. Obviously, you've seen by your own. Sam I Am took that, and then it was Tezzy G and Baby G, and Tezzy G ended up winning. In that battle, the three that were really dominant would have been Sam I Am, Tezzy G, and Menace. Like they had the more lyrical content. I think a lot of everybody else was a little bit out of their league, but they all came and did their thing too. So I respect every last one of the battle MCs that came out, because it takes a lot to come out there and battle, especially if it's your first time or your second time. Like, take a lot of courage. You know what I mean? So, and that's the thing. Like, I really respect that they came out and did their thing, and we're gonna do more of these. And what I wanted to do by putting this together was to show how we did it in Chicago. And like, I had a lot of Battle of the MCs competitions out there. I had a tag team battle, which Sam, you did with Roy Hobbs, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And I think the Cypher Boom got you guys.
Yep.
So you guys been doing this together for a while.
Yeah, Sam's been my champion for how many years now, Sam? Like probably the last 8 years he's been my champ.
Yeah.
And I mean, my first champion was a dude by the name of Floyd Brown. He goes by the name of Facta. Dude's a fucking
dope. Very dope. Very dope.
Fucking beast. But and Sam used to fall victim to him a lot. So did Doomsday, the Cypher Bullies. And then after, who took out Facta? Was it you or Doomsday?
That was me. Yeah.
That was you. And then Doomsday got you, right?
Yep. And then after I took him out, that was it.
Yeah. So Doomsday and Sam went back and forth with the title, right?
Yeah, Doomsday, he won a lot too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me, Doomsday, and Factor, those are pretty much like your three revolving champs, pretty much.
Yeah, and and I just want to say this too, because we had one of our battle MCs and a top MC pass away just recently, our boy Epidemic.
Yeah.
So I want to say prayers out to Epidemic.
Rest in peace.
He just passed away. He passed away yesterday, Sam?
Yep, yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, had a heart attack, man. And I mean, I used to battle him all the time. He was a dude. Every time I saw him, I'd be like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was my brother, man. And man, rest in peace to him, man. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Life's short.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So experiences like this make it all worth the while. Now, you said you got more of these coming up. How many of them you plan on doing this year?
Well, we learned a lot with this one. Number one, if we're bringing people from out of town, they're at a disadvantage if we do all crowd, because the locals are going to bring all their people out. You know what I'm saying? So we do have to have judges that are impartial. When I say that, is that they can't have any affiliation with any of the MCs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an unfair advantage. If I think what we're gonna do is also, I don't want to put in low tier battle MCs with like people like Sam I Am that are just gonna crush. So what I think we're gonna do from now on is we're gonna do like one big battle where we have judges, and then we're gonna rate them like tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 3 would be the lowest, and they gotta win their top 3 bracket to get to the 2, then win top 2 to get to the champions. You know what I mean?
Right. So it'll be a whole contest within the show.
Correct. Well, it'll be within months, because it's going to take it takes time to own skills. I mean, ask Sam. You didn't just get great overnight. It took years.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes practice.
So,
I lost a whole lot of times, you know what I'm saying? And it takes a lot of work. And you got to prepare yourself for any type of situation where, you know, if you're rhyming and the crowd isn't really responding to you, it can kind of get to you, you know what I mean? But you have to just keep firing and know that what you're spitting is dope and that somebody's going to believe in that. So it's just like, I think going into a battle with the right mentality is the difference between the good and the great, you know?
Well, how did you prepare for this one?
Like, as far as like my preparation, like I'll just throw on a beat of all different types of cadences. So if it was a down south beat or a fast beat, or I ask somebody to give me a word, or I'll look at something, or I'll just look up words on the screen. There's a website called Rap Script where they just throw up words on the screen, and you just implement that in your freestyle. And me, I'm a very like direct, so I practice freestyling in real time. And you know, some of the cats that did battle me, as you'll see later on, they weren't really direct because it was more of a free verse kind of thing. But for me, it's just all about trying to keep it in real time. You know, and then I also, if I have my friends over, I'll have them, regardless whether they like my bars or not, I have them make sure that they say nothing to me. Because as a freestyle MC, you want energy, but you have to learn how to perform without getting the energy or without looking for it. Because if you depend on that, that's how you falter. So, and I think that's what kind of pushed me through like the later rounds.
Diversify your feelings.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you got to build that ice in your heart. You know what I mean? So I think that's really where I do that.
So would you say like the experience, the background of, you know, where your fire comes from, would you say that's more like based on life events, or you just have quick delivery, like for like where we're from the big city, you just know how to roast, you have a fast delivery? Where would you say that the experience of your delivery comes from, that you're able to help you don't win these battles?
I think the experience, it just really comes from how I think. I feel like I'm a quick thinker, like fast on my feet. And I think being in a big city, you gotta be quick on your feet. But then also too, just reading and just being aware of what's going on and making stuff around. Even if you repeat yourself, even if you make a mistake, I think you have to, it's like when you're freestyling, you have to be conscious of being unconscious. And I think that I know what energy to tap into. And I think that is half the battle, you know, like once you get to a certain point.
Yeah,
deep. That's deep, cuz.
Now,
being conscious of being unconscious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being
just
the
go
way,
hard. Like
so
if you're about to fight somebody, right? And it's just like you got like 10 seconds and you're just welling on this person. You're not really thinking like, man, I'm throwing a left, a right, an uppercut. You're just thinking I'm attacking until somebody pull you off of them. And that's how I approach.
You know what? That's exactly how round one looked. She came off the gate barking, biting at your ankles. You're like, hold up. All right, watch this. Hold up, back up. Stop that. You know, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sit down. Yeah, walk off the stage. You know, but not to kind of diss her too, because you know she had her fire. But how you explain what you did is exactly what we saw. You systematically had to put it down. You know, all the trigger points make you get on that knee and be like, "Yo, I'm done." So good job on that.
You just assess how, you know, I just basically assess like their energy level. You know what I'm saying? So as the battles progress, like some of the dudes who I battle like Menace and stuff like that, like I got cool with them. Like what's his name? Tevin? I can't remember his name that I battled. Tez, yeah, like I got cool with them too. So it's like as a battle progressed, you know what I'm saying? Like I started getting to know them a little bit. Whereas, like, you know, it was like first, I don't know anybody, I don't give a fuck who you are, you know. And then it was like, oh man, okay, I'm cool, but I'm still gonna kill you, you know. So it just depends on, you know, the situation.
So being an MC that likes to diversify his style, like many try to, you always seem to favor a certain cadence. Which cadence do you seem to favor, in your opinion?
To me, I feel like I have more of a classic hip hop delivery versus anything. But if you listen to that first verse, I know the second verse when I battled her, I actually switched my cadence to DMX, my whole tone, his delivery on that song, and still hit it with the punches. So I'm able to flip it, but usually I'm a very tongue in cheek, you know, wordplay kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much my cadence there, like classic golden era.
Okay, so more of like your message behind your music, really.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like if I say something like you know, 21 like century, I'm in the real estate, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to play with the words a little bit, you know, even if they don't catch it. You know, you don't have to be ultra vulgar, but even if it was vulgar, like, you know, when I did the Brat line or whatever, but it was still like the Brat and Funkify, that's an actual song, but I made it about, you know, her, you know what I'm saying? So I rhyme, you know, I rhyme in double meanings a lot. You know?
Yeah, the same way a mathematician plays with numbers. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta be able to be able to look at a person and see through them. You know what I mean?
Sometimes masking the punchline is the best way.
Exactly. Yep. Nothing too surface on the surface. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, who did you get for your second battle?
So who's the dude in the green? Because Menace was the last one. So you said Tezzy,
so
right?
You had Tezzy G because he got past Baby G. Baby G,
yeah,
and Sam I Am were, well, just to reiterate this, we did a radio interview with the Respect the Underground and the 411 show with Sativa and Loud.
Oh yeah, Baby G. Shouts out to him, man. Yeah.
Baby G came on there and was just going off, calling Sam I Am 106 in No Park, and like he was going off. He was doing this thing at the studio, man, and he was ready. But Baby G was focused on Menace. They're both part of the Block, which the Block did this show with me. Shout out to Rob from the Block and everyone at the Block, man. They're really good people. If you're ever in the area and you need to record in Phoenix, definitely go to the Block Studios. Also, shout out to Chimney Days Smoke Shop because they were one of our sponsors for the belt. They're on the belt. But yeah, so yeah, that, I mean, it was pretty nuts, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, before I had the second round, and he had actually done a set like right before the battle, and I was like, man, you know, that was pretty dope, man. So we was actually chopping up. If you listen to the battle, I actually say, yeah, you know, after I beat you, you know, we could do a collabo, and I actually got
yeah, and I actually got footage of that. I ain't gonna lie. I emptied out my whole phone and I filled it up in one night. That's how epic it was. I took pictures and videos, and that was a good performance. You know, wasn't really expecting that, and it was in the hookah lounge too. So it was such a dope vibe.
Yeah, Tezzy G was a part of Geno 400, which. That dude, when he performed with his crew, they did a fucking hell of a show. Man.
They ripped it. Everybody got up.
Everybody did. G First Studio, Ace the Biz, Tuck Marley fucking came out. He fucking is dope as fuck. Foreign Dutch, my nephew, and Wizen Zay and Prodigy, they all did their thing, man. It was like the people that didn't.
I started getting cool with these cats because I was like, damn, that was actually pretty dope. So, you know, I felt like I didn't have to be as nihilistic, you know what I'm saying, but still, you know, do what I have to do.
Right. Yeah, but that place was cool for the most part. You know, everybody got up when the performances happened. Like, it wasn't just sitting down watching like a dinner in a movie type shit. It was like, oh wait, the performance up. Yo, put your drink down, girl. Let's go. These guys on stage, just check it out, yo. Oh, they're already up there. Go get your phone out. Get your phone out. Yo, that energy, man. It was.
Why don't you let us see the second round?
I was just about
Sam's second round.
Here we go, second round.
Should be interesting.
Let's go.
There we go. All right. So for round two, a couple of segments happened, and then the way I recorded it, I'm gonna play them rest out for you. But here's the first one.
He not used to nothing. He used to. He had his time. Look, I like money. Don't ask me why, but fucking with my family is like asking a dumb. I'm trying to use a gun. Keep thinking you fly. Tweet strapped to a chair, dropped off in the sky. Fuck rapping, it's back to the block. In a Benz with the same rims that your tractor got. On cheese, I'ma squeeze till I empty the stock. Throw your body in the river, I'm skipping a rock. I don't care about you. This nigga's crazy. He look like he go to dinner with old ladies. You fly, you don't skydive with the Navy. I'm used to old motherfuckers chatting chomp. Hey, I can cook bricks. You know, nigga, I can't tell you that, but I'm gonna tell you this. On this shit, Arizona, push my remote. You a bum, you still live with your mama at home. And you looking older. So I can get bigger, money get. Man, he was just getting warmed up. You guys, here it comes the last rebuttal from Sam I Am. Sam I Am versus Taz.
The first one was a rebuttal with the old lady or something. I think he was talking
I'm just gonna cut that one short because I know it starts from here. I don't know why it was the last one, but here's what I got.
Yo, that's right, the old lady, that's what I like a lot. So as far as doggy style, I gave my icy hot. I'm sitting there saying I am, and I got the props. Speaking of money, no, you ain't got no knots. And I don't know because you know what, you can tip me. Look out the cup because the glass is half empty. Because I'm philosophical and I'm unstoppable. Understand, reading me, the mic is never probable. Yo, I got the rap perfection. You know that I'm killing them. That's why it's interjected. It don't matter. Because you know that I just fucking want it. Say my air from the south side, wild hunters. Word, I represent, you know I gotta break it down. After I shake the pound, don't make the sound. That's what we gotta do. I got the rap flow. I fuck with your rap, we go through a collabo. But understand this in my hand that's winning tonight. Because I'm the best MC that's gripping the mic. Oh, shit.
Nasty.
Hey, any comments right there before I go on to the next one? Like,
so what that battle seems a little more intense than
it was because Tezzy G actually was a better battle rapper. He was doing everything off the top of the dome too. You know what I mean? So it was good.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, when he did a show like right before the battle, I was like, yo, this dude's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So I know that, it was just gonna be real and just keep doing what I do because I know he gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying? And that was somebody who I really did, chop it up with like after the event and all that.
That's what's up. So did y'all ever link up to do that collabo?
Not yet, but definitely when I get back out there for sure. Like no doubt. Yeah.
How you doing, Mason? We love you too.
I just saw it too.
Yeah, but you see, and I don't know if y'all peeped this, but like the beginning in that round, I started off with the rebuttal because he was talking about the old ladies. But I don't know, y'all couldn't see it, but he had on a hoodie that said doggy style. So that's why I said, yo, I like the old ladies. The old ladies I like a lot. I hit them doggy style and hit them with that icy hot. You know what I'm saying?
I was laughing.
So ultimately, you came up with that win also.
Yeah. Well, and we did a whole nother beat too. So I don't know if you have that one.
Yeah, I got that. Let me share that for you right now. I just wanted to give time to dissect it and digest what happened because I think I got the videos mixed up, but I at least got what happened that night. So let it continue. Let's go.
And you'll see too that with the hoodie outfit or whatever, like I'm doing a lot of death row references and stuff like that. So that's pretty much something to keep an eye out for, ear out for, rather.
We back. My bad, y'all. Had to take care of some
Back like-
business. I'm back. No, I'm back in the house
Back
with
like you
y'all.
never left.
This
Back
go
like you
down.
never left.
We on his second battle right now. We heard the first exchange. Migs is about to play the second exchange. Wait.
Yes, sir. Where y'all at with it?
I'm in the second round. I don't care. I got McGregor with some thinking he's really none of that favoritism. I don't care what you do because I'm flying in the airplane. You don't want to step up in my fucking lane. I'm saying to the eye. I represent the shot. You want to be Pope Pippin? We'll do or die. So you better step back where you came from. Cause this lame up, we ain't from the same slump. But word up because my shit be lyrical. Make some noise for Black Mystical.
Crib Street, you did your shit, young man. Appreciate it. Phoenix. I'm Chad GG, man. 400 Money Squad, man. I freestyle everything about DJ, I like this beat. Appreciate it.
Let's see what that means.
Look.
Wait, I got you.
Look.
Need to work hands to payment. Or you look like that dumb nigga that was left out back at graduation. What the fuck these niggas doing? I ain't had the patience. Just serving niggas like a doctor and a patient. I'm a gangster and I live life crazy. No joke, you can try me, I'm spraying at 80. Kidnap in front of your baby. They will look at you dying. Inside half you gravy. Nigga, it's like pasta. Nigga, I'm a mobster. I'm smoking bomb. It's not my swisher is Vietnamish. You don't look like you really about your promise. This nigga don't know dollars. I've been counting money for a minute. I trap and I stack and I transaction different. I'm just chisel. I really stand out fucking end out. You a faggot. And your bitch probably caught you with your ass down. Don't try me, I'll buy you something. On my mama, I'll miss me, I'll be something.
You know what the fuck going on, man?
But ultimately, Mr. Miyagi got wax on, wax off.
Oh yeah, I started off with the flip. Yeah.
What's going on? You know what the fuck time it is?
Yeah, again, I apologize if everything's not annoying.
Yeah. Hey. Every single fucking boy you know this rap belt. You talk right, but you fucking with a black belt. Understand, yo, I'm spraying the boss. You can do lose, that's why I stay at the bar. Understand, yo, I'm slinging it. But I'm gonna say again, once you lose to me, give me a shot. Take us in. It's alright because, yo, you chicken like Szechuan. You got the drink because you think you a leprechaun. I'm a devil because you know what my shit's tight. I push you over the balcony this short night. To understand, so I am, I be ripped around. This your girl from the back, that's the fucking doggy style. That's a like a break it down, and I slam this. Who got your shoes looking like we going to Kansas? I was there because I'm spitting the real, bringing it real. Overhead, flipped up the hills.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Disco, we were just talking about how that battle was a little more intense. How did the air feel up there?
Yeah, no, like I mentioned earlier, it was real. By that time, everybody was in the front. Everybody was tuned in and locked in. Yeah, it was real. It was real. It was a vibe for sure.
You heard Shorty scream. You know, it was like a Mike Jackson concert. No, yo, she. That was funny. Everybody backed up. At least like 5 people moved. It was dope, man. But that's what it meant to like have people, friends out there, and and followers, fans, just or just even locals, man. Just seeing that, that one night out of every few, just having all that energy right there for that day. Shit was dope.
Shit was lit.
So I wait at that time though, Sam. Like it was close, man. But what was your take on that, man? Coming into that, like coming out of that round?
Yeah, so I mean, my mentality was, man, I know he got all his people with him. I know he got his crew with him. So, even though I don't have the same amount of people that I do, I have to, every bar, it needs to be catered to what he either said or what he's got on or what's going on. And if you listen to every single bar, it was very tailored, very, based off of his outfit, based off, put you over the balcony, Suge Knight, the Death Row Doggy style.
Yeah, that was a hard ass bar.
He had the red shoes on, so like Dorothy, you know what I'm saying? Click his heels, you know what I'm saying?
That was funny.
He had the braids, mystical. So I feel like I just totally, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, all right, if this ever had to go bar for bar, they know who won that, and that was my mentality with that.
Right.
Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, how's it going? Sorry about my setup. I'm trying to figure it out here. My camera's over here, and I'm seeing it's kind of like see y'all. It's over there. So let me see if I can fix this. I'll be right back. But I had some technical difficulties. I apologize. I wanted to see the second round, and then it just froze and it never reloaded. But then I was trying to get the camera going, so then I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna miss everything." So I'm back though.
That second round was intense.
Yeah,
I bet it was. I'm mad I missed it. I'm gonna have to watch the show again.
Yeah, I think for the night that was probably the best battle of the night.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that was and then second after that would be the battle between Sam and Menace, which was the final battle. We had some interjections in there, we couldn't figure out because we were gonna go by the crowd, but lyrically Sam won. You know what I mean? So him and Tuzzy talked, and even Tuzzy was like, "Man, you did your thing," and Sam went on to go on against Menace. But yeah, it was a good battle.
It was really good, man. Listen, I just want to say that I didn't know what to expect. Coming from LA to Phoenix and hosting the battle, we got the vibe started, and I didn't know what to expect, but I was pleasantly surprised. All the artists were pretty talented, and it was a good time. Really, they all displayed some good rhymes, and then when the battle started, it was very entertaining. The crowd was into it. It was lit. And Sam I Am really came with the fire, and he won, and he put it down from Chicago. And congratulations to you, man. And it was cool. It was real. I smoked out real big, right? I had that whole big bag of Louis. Louis, cookies, and lavender exclusively. Mostly just Louis and cookies exclusively. And I was smoking real big, enjoying myself at the battle. And it was really dope. And Sam, you really won straight up, bro. Lyrically, you put it down. Congratulations, Big Pimpin'. Yes, sir.
But see, and that's exactly like how you even put it. And that's only just round two, in between having performances too. So the night was like, holy shit, there's more to tonight, man.
So one of those performances you're talking of were some of the guys that Hector brought on the last time. That was
unfortunately. I heard that you guys got a lot of good positive feedback from Native King, but Native King ended up having to not get on. He had to cancel the show because he ended up getting COVID, him and his whole family.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So G1st Studios, OGT, he showed up, and he's actually on March 5th out here. Oops, my bad. On March 5th, on March 5th, he's actually bringing out Lighter Shade of Brown out here, an old a 90s Latino hip hop group.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's bringing them out to I think it's Avondale, Illinois, Avondale, Phoenix, Avondale, Arizona. My bad. But G1st Studio, it's going to be dope. They got a lot of great talent coming on there. And yeah, so I'll be out there. Me and Miggs will be out there.
Word.
All right,
repping the set.
Don't worry, I'm gonna deliver some great contact front and center, just like I did for Sam's show.
I gotta see if I can get some time off because you're not too far away. I could probably catch a flight out there too.
Definitely, and we'll have two representatives out there.
Definitely, I'll definitely look at the schedule and see if I can't get some PTO. Maybe come out there for a show because that'd be dope.
Well, Hector, Miggs told me there was something going on in July. we may be able to make that one.
Yeah, well, July is gonna just be my birthday party. I'm renting out a mansion, and it's pretty much for elite people only. Like hopefully Disco, hopefully Sam will be there, Migs will be there for sure. Obviously you're invited, I'm inviting a lot of like DJ Mike Too Smooth from Power 92.3 in Chicago will be out there. Nice. One of the DJs that we work with, and a good friend of mine in Discos. My boy Jory Norman from 606 is coming out. My boy Daga, like a lot of producers and stuff from Chicago. Nice. Hopefully my boy Shadow Master, one of the hosts of Hip Hop 606 Tuesday nights at Subterranean, will be there as well. And man, we're just looking forward to it. So that's more like an exclusive thing. We the block and I are gonna be putting together what they want to do is an all-female MC battle, which will be pretty much like all female MCs from Arizona or wherever, and it'll be called Queen of the Block. But the headlining thing we're trying to make happen would be a super fight between Sam I Am, retired 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday champion, and Blind Fury. So that would be super dope. They're both 106 in Park, retired Freestyle Friday champions. And man, we're just trying to make it happen.
Very nice.
We definitely want to hear that. So listen, if anybody is listening to this right now or listens to this in the archives, which are now on the website, by the way, talkingjunknetwork.com. It has both podcasts on there, Talking Junk and the Break Room.
Go check it out.
Yes, go check it out. But now I forgot what I was saying.
Well, now
it's
time
for round three.
Shout out to Nicole.
Yeah, shout out to Nicole. Shout out to D. Thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate the shout out. Thank you for watching, tuning in, because round 3 is about to come and it's about to hit your night off.
I wish Menace would have actually taken your invite and got on because he's very entertaining.
Yeah, well, I tried to get him on after his comment. Let me see if I can pull up his comment again so I can show you guys.
All right, but in the meantime, let me go ahead and get y'all round 3 real quick.
It was hilarious. He claimed that you lost 2 battles. So which 2 battles was he talking about?
We're about to find out right now.
Hey yo, he was saying that my shit was written down. That's the same reason why he won't get the crown. Cause you know he got the ballin' skill. You see a bitch slapping. Shouts to Lauren Hill. Don't matter, cause guess what? You know that I can ride well. Speaking of the Fugees, you won't win the prize well. See, that's why I had to go and break it down. When it comes through, tell my ever represent Chi-Town. Doesn't matter if they're trying to talk through my rounds. Understand and say my am, but I'm holding it down. Cause guess what? You know that the style is soft. You remove the hoodie, that's the only way he comes off. You can't do it in a cypher. Now you get the colorful, but you really mad because my freestyle is wonderful. Doing the graffiti, you know you can't see me when I break it down. Hold it down from here to the fatini. Press a blue like shit, I'm rocking the floor. You got your shooting outfit, look, you shocking the clothes. Damn, hey, that's right, you know I'm rocking it tight, you rocking the mic. But you know you stopping the white. But hey, I know Jackie's been fighting on this watch. But guess what? Right now you want a watch, and you got the props. You can't fuck with it. Say my hand, guess what? You know that you be stuck with it. He said that he knew the wolf and to the billion. In the cemetery, you know that I'm jealous.
He's looking like a hype man for a little bit there.
Hey, this should have been first. I apologize.
Oh shit, he took it back. Jump, I said, yo. Ready or not, here I come. Alright, I'm gonna kill you. And everybody in the back. Ready or not, here I come. You can run. I'm gonna kill you. And better your back in the back. Your kids don't even know you no more. You can't even walk out to the store. Once I make the phone call, that is all. I got real G and put you down to the sleep. That dogs every day had a day. This is the way that this big ball You just a fighter. You can't fuck around. You just a fighter. Rewrite your style and do it now. Everything you said was all written down. So don't even act like you can flow. Can't fuck around me, I'll leave you in the cold. Shaking without no clothes. Thinking for the block, know how I really go.
That chick in the front is tight.
Yeah, that's a girl who I beat in the first round. So you know,
The energy is in the building. Sam, I am. It's on you.
That's why I did the Fuji's prize well. He won't win the prize well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. And then so this next part is when they did a back and forth. So they both were spitting 4 bars back to back. And this is what solidified what I thought was an awesome taking of the crown moment.
Yeah. Okay.
We're doing 4 bars. He needs your mic. He needs your mic. 4 bars back and forth.
Fuck around with me. I'll leave you in the ground. 6 feet deep. No, rock your baby till sleep. When you come home, see me rock the ball.
Here we go. So understand that I'm the deadliest guy. But notorious, I'm big. Are you ready to die? See, I put you in the sky. So I'm going to perform like a Kit Kat. Everything you spit back, bitch, now.
It's time for you to go.
Right in that flow right there.
The exit on your way home, so you will know. I leave you alone. I put you with the microphone so you can touch home.
Yo, this is that nigga. You know my goal was stop a lot. Do you hump alone like a golden talking? Have your face open, but then you know that you be smoking. I got the type of window that niggas choke.
I got punchline. We even hit you in your eye. Swing you around, see you ride. See you run it, I ain't even check. Spray you with face. I'm a fucking living ass tape.
It don't matter because you know I spit the simile. Don't think I do that lyrically because you got energy. I go with the freestyle flow. Make it panic. I said don't panic. My freestyle is organic.
Wow, wow, wow. Come on, he going down. Fuck around with the crowd. Finish doing home with the crowd.
Hey, you know I got this shit wrapped and mastered. This nigga trying to sound like old dirty bastard. Man, because you know I got this. See my head, yo, I'm doing
Oh, here we go, cut him low. Shimmy, I'm on the
I mean, I'm saying, you think that shit is really hard? I can do that shit too. Shimmy, y'all. Because I'm coming off the top. You wanna do tight, put an altar top.
to hear the call ringing. That's where you've been. You keep on singing. That's what praying. Michael Holyfield, Mike Tyson fighting.
Yo, I don't care about the Mike Tyson. Cause fucking the Mike Tyson, you gon' get the iron. So that's why you know that I'm the champion. But you fucking off cause they're like never fucking slamming.
Not for nothing.
Yeah.
Both of y'all
Okay.
put on a great show.
You
Y'all
see-
energy, like the
Yeah.
throwback is actually really great, and the fact that y'all battling like that, the flow is just
Yeah,
kinda
not
like,
for
wait,
nothing,
hold up,
that
are
back
they
and
like
forth shit
together
is
or
fun.
like are they going against
Yeah.
each other? It's like no, they battling, but damn, the toss back and shit is just it was
Yeah,
dope.
there's a nice
It felt real
dynamic
good.
to it. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
So,
That-
so just to reiterate something, like we had a lot of controversy because obviously they had the crowd. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Menace and Tezzy had the crowd because there was all their people. Lyrically though, I want to ask your guys' honest opinion because you're unbiased. You know what I mean?
Right.
How did you feel about all the battles? Because
I did
Rob
feel
from the
good.
Block,
Sam did have it.
his artist is Menace. So Rob from the Block declared Sam the champion because he was like lyrically he won it. Yes, they had the crowd, but they had the people. But you know, Rob was like, man, you know, he got him, and he fessed up. Like Rob, my partner in the show, when Sam started going off on the first, when he was going against Bond the Beast, he was just like, oh shit. He's like, I didn't think he was that good, you know. So
Right.
you know, so he, you know, Rob showed his props, and you know, it was dope, man.
Now, how many weeks did you do on 106?
So I did 5 weeks, and then I also did a tournament. So all in all, it was 7 weeks total.
7 weeks total, and they still don't think that you got the bars.
You know what? No, as a matter of fact, everybody afterwards was like, "Yeah, man, you know, you were dope," and blah 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 blah. But like during the battle, you notice it got more quiet because it got tight. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so they're like, it's like if you can look at their expression, even though they're not verbalizing it, but I could see it in their eyes, you know. And then that's why after the battle, they were like, "He's got that belt, man," and you know, yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you can't deny that the lyrics are top notch, bar none. And if the competition is admitting defeat, then there's no other solution but to give you the title.
Oh yeah, and you know, and everything that they were doing, I was flipping it. You know, when he started rapping like "Old Dirty Bastard," I called it out. When he did the,
Right.
you know,
And he
shimmy
fell
or whatever,
into
I'm like,
that,
I
so
can
he
do
had
that shit
nothing to
too.
say.
You know what I mean?
Yo, you were countering every jab, you know, returning every hook, you know, what I mean, delivering every uppercut. You know, it was like a boxing match of straight lyricism. It was fucking dope being there, like dead center, you know. And it's like, you know, the fact that you're winning champions is the one thing that comes to my mind, especially, you know, understanding, knowing that you've won championships before. You know, what does winning championships mean to you? Like, you haven't just won this once. It wasn't just like you tried this for the first time, you got better at it. This is something you've done over time. You know, you won multiple championships. Same way you'll see it like in a wrestling or a boxing match. What does it mean to you to win multiple championships?
It just means everything. I mean, I feel like, you know,
Oh,
106 Park is just one battle. You know, I've been doing this shit way before and way after, so I think that's kind of like my point with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't want people to just hang on to the whole 106 apart thing. It's like, no, I'm a for real freestyle MC, and I really do this. You know what I mean?
Right. You wanna try to evolve your platform from there.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep going. Just keep going. You know. Period.
Now, Nicole asked a minute ago, you have potential to go big. What are you planning to do with your platform after?
You know, just also putting out music too, and just trying to do different ventures, different sponsorships, and also I throw events for the underground hip hop community as well. So it's not like I'm just trying to just push myself, because in order to have I feel like part of my relevancy now, you know, is because of all the work that I've done as far as helping the community as well. You know what I mean?
And that's what you're doing soon, right? February 12th.
Yep, February 12th is Save More Lounge. That's going to be an underground hip hop show. Everybody can come out and, you know, just represent and just have a good time. Whether you want to do open mic or do a feature, you know, I provide that platform as well.
Right. Awesome. I just wanted to say, like, because Hector had asked beforehand about like what we thought about the show, and I missed the second one, which I regret because I can't really have any feedback on that. But from the two that I saw, what really shows your ability to just really freestyle and be able to flow off of others and to have like a higher level of lyrical content. Nothing against Menace, because he also has his own style, but what you were showing was it wasn't emotional for you, but you could turn up the intensity. You can match what they were doing, throw it back, do what Miggs was saying. You could do the jab back, but it was like you would be a little more technical. You know,
yeah, exactly.
You were like, I've been here before, and I've been here so much that I went and I boxed myself. You shadow box yourself, as you were saying earlier in the show. So you know this is second nature. So for you weren't letting your heart get into it, get to the emotional part. It was like you were saying before with the mindset, like having that sportsmanship, but like if you want it, I can go that hard. I can go even harder than you because there's not even emotion here.
Yeah. So that's why the shimmy yob thing was like, he did the spin, and I was like, look, I can do that shit too. Like, like, you really want me to rap like that? You know, exactly. I'm choosing not to. You know what I mean?
And I like that because that kind of like helped, like it helps show you like if whatever you got, I can throw it back harder. And it was just like, all right, well, and then for that specific battle with Menace, to his credit, was that he was serving back too, but every time he was serving back harder. And
yeah, that's what I wanted to get on camera to say, is that his rebuttals were great.
Mm-hmm.
His rebuttals was like, okay, I'm paying attention to everything he's saying, and I'm picking it out, and I'm saying I'm gonna use that next round, and I appreciate that. Most people who listen to battle rap appreciate that.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
Right.
And I didn't get a lot of rebuttals back, but a lot of good energy from the MCs, man.
I mean, like,
I told everybody else, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, me and Sam go way back from the 606 subterranean days and stuff. And like, he would get out there, people would hold up cigarette packs, a lighter, whatever, and he would go through the whole crowd and whatever. I also took him to my sister was a dean of students at Dundee Crown High School in Illinois. And I took Sam I Am out there, and man, they loved him. He was signing autographs and shit. And he was just freestyling off the top of the dome, and those kids, like, they loved it. Remember that?
I love that background you got right there. That's fire.
That was Sam, dope right there, man. That was shit was dope. And no, for sure, man. Your lyrics stood out above everybody else. You was ready.
Word, man. Appreciate it, man.
Champ is here.
How do you feel up there, Disco?
Talk to him
at the end with the last battle. How did it feel? Man. It had to have a different type of feel than the other battles, especially them going back and forth.
Well, actually, right, but it felt like the conundrum that it was. You know, like he brought Menace brought the support, so the crowd was, you know, with him because of the number of people that was with him. But we knew it, right? Everybody knew it was like, yo, Sam was extremely lyrical. That was it. Period. Sam was extremely supreme, and we had to take that into consideration. And in the end, that shit won. God damn it. His skill, you know what I'm saying? The skill level won, and that was it. It went down. He won.
He was the first one in, last one out after a couple of shots.
Yeah. I have to monitor my Hennessy intake, you know what I'm saying? So
and just like any venue, any show, man, a title exchange will definitely make the crowd pop, man. You had everybody like going, what? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, but then when that energy kind of came down, it was like, yeah, bro, you tore it up. In my opinion, man, you didn't breathe. You like every breath came out of you was words, straight attack mode.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to stop when I hear the record stop.
Yep.
You know, and I think some of the competition, they'll be like, yo, hold on. Even when he was doing the whoa, that's actually him like gathering himself. You know what I'm saying?
Buffer.
I know the little tricks, you know what I'm saying?
And he's trying to find what you did lyrically, you dead ass stuck your foot out. And he just tripped. You're like, I got you. You
and that's why I was like, okay, I could do this. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, after that I could see like it, you know, it shifted him. You know what I mean?
Man, what a championship bout, man. Like,
but just like on the graphic, your plight was kind of like Brock's plight. You've been Hector's champion for a while, but you had Menace claiming the title. But ultimately, you came in and won the Royal Rumble just like Brock did tonight.
Yeah, I just seen that.
But shout out to Minnesota. I mean, that shit was super dope. And we do that a lot in Chicago, the 4-bar format, because it forces you to freestyle and rebuttal. You know?
I was going to say the same thing. Shout out to Menace as well, because he did his thing as well. It's not like just put him down at all. He clearly has skill as well.
They all did.
It's just that when he was serving, you were serving back harder. That's just what it came down to. That lyrics,
and Menace represents my partner Rob the Block, and he represents Wu-Tang because he's a relative of Old Dirty Bastard. So, and he comes from Brooklyn. So,
shout out to Menace. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to
the fellow New Yorker, baby. You really
cool
did your
dude.
thing,
He
man.
let us into the Block Studios later, right? We kicked it.
Yeah, we went there for a little bit.
Dope, man. They showed mad love, and hospitality.
yeah, that's what I was saying. If anybody's ever in Phoenix, Arizona, make sure you go to the Block Recording Studios if you want to record. Very affordable, very hospitable, very secure now. And we, you know, like my nephew went over there. Rob let my nephew and Up Top Tez record with Baby Sway, which was Disco's co-host for the night.
Okay.
Baby girl, yep. Oh, baby girl. No, but right, the Block, they were very hospitable, and it was it was cool. It was a vibe, and it's a cool place. So shout out to Menace, shout out to the Block.
Yeah, it's vibes like that and competitions like that are great for the culture.
Man, straight up. Shout out Confusion. Shout out the Break Room, baby.
Like we go to war.
We're gonna start calling you the belt collector from now on, Sam. You know, you lead a trail of title collecting, man. So that's I also want people to know that too, because I'm a wrestling fan too, and you know, y'all can think what it is, but when you
you got to show the belt, man. You got to show the belt.
I see that belt, man. The confusion, baby. Look at that.
Proof.
Oh man, when you win a belt, it's different than winning a match. You're the best of the best.
You see the block right there?
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Studios on there too.
Now you own the block.
Nice.
That's a dope trophy right there, man. That's a dope belt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hector too. I know that was your idea. You know, I know you love wrestling.
Oh yeah.
That was a great call.
Autographs at the airport. They're like, who is this? Who is this dude?
Yo, and my man Sam did it. Yo, if you want to beat the man, you gotta beat the man.
Woo!
Well, I want to give y'all the opportunity real quick to just shout out whatever you guys got going on and let everybody know where we can find you. And I am gonna have your links up on the website talkingjunknetwork.com. Up until next week, it'll be on there so the fans can go and click on where to find you and get to know exactly who you guys are, more of your content. So why don't you let us know exactly where we can find you right now and what upcoming things you guys got going on.
Hey, man, I'll kick it off real quick, just real slick. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, real slick. What's up, y'all? What's happening? It's your Latino relative, your kinfolk, your nephew, your loved one, your player partner. You know what I'm saying? Your primo, your famo, your kinfolk, your nephew, Disco. Right here in LA. Catch me at the motherfucking Super Bowl. Y'all come on down, man. Y'all coming to LA for the Super Bowl. It's going down. We're going to be out here smoking real big. I pretty much only smoke Louis, Cookie, and Lavender. So shout out to Louis. You know what I'm saying? And Cookies, we're going to smoke real big. Come on down to LA, man. The host with the most on the West Coast. I got you. And hopefully I'll see you for real. You know, Pro Bowl, February 6th in Vegas. And then the Super Bowl the very next week, February 13th, right here in LA. Hope to see y'all, man. Your nephew Disco from Theemcee. And my Instagram is Disco the Don. I really appreciate y'all, man. Much love and respect. God bless. All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for that little shout out, man.
My
love
blessings,
that.
y'all,
That
man.
little
The BreakRoom. Sam, I am. Congrats, man. Confusion. Phoenix. One love. Number love, baby.
Thank you.
I'm smoking to y'all. Yee.
Hey. Now we plan on being out there for the Farmers Cup next year too, so maybe we see you out there.
Hello, there it is. There he is.
I'm a little closer than my East Coast brothers, but you know,
I'm in Cali. I live here.
We got the invite this year a little too late, but next year we definitely have. We may be on one of the judges' panels out there for the Farmers Cup. So
let's go. Love y'all, man. Come on out. Yeah, let's smoke
definitely, bro.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
One love.
All right.
What we got next?
Sam, what you got going on?
Yeah. So, man, y'all can follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Sam I Am the MC. That's SAMIAMTHEMC. And also, I have a group called Freestyle Chicago Underground and SAK Crew on Facebook as well, man. So make sure y'all check me out. You know, support me on SoundCloud as well and Reverb Nation at Sam I Am the MC. I got February 12th coming up, Hip Hop Night at Save More Lounge. And, you know, it's all about that real hip hop. And just remember, y'all, real freestyle is off the dome.
Word.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. Practice freestyle can be written down, you know. Practice.
Yeah, it can. It can. There are different definitions, but you know what I'm saying, as far as what I believe in, you know, it's one definition, bro.
I agree with you, bro.
Now, Hector, why don't you let us know exactly what you got going on, brother? Snap right into it. Ooh, yeah.
We'll check it out. So me and the Block are trying to put together Queen of the Block, which is via all-female MC. We're trying to put that super fight together between Sam I Am and Blind Fury. If not, we'll have to find Sam another opponent. But I'm going to be one of my artists, Tony Two Times, is going to be performing at the Hip Hop Carnival out here in Phoenix, March 12th, being put on by Respect the Underground. My boys from the 411 show hooked it up, and Justice Samuel, they call him the mayor of Phoenix. They got Bone coming out, Twista Little Rob with Conejo, Twisted Insane, Strange Music, and a bunch of other people. I'll be at that, and Migs will be with me. Then G's first studio that performed on March 5th, they're bringing out Lighter Shade of Brown. We'll be at that as well. The Brown Boys will be on that. One of the guys that you guys like, which was Native King, he'll be on that show as well. Jay Shroomer will be there. It's gonna be a dope ass show. So I'll be at
whenever that pops off, man, we got to have you back on with the people that are going to be performing, maybe some of the talent, have you back on like we did the last time and get that promotion going for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. And then like I'm probably going to be doing little shows here and there. I'm focusing in more on my birthday party, man. I'm going to be 48.
Now, when is your birthday?
July 20th, but I'm having it July 22nd to the 25th, renting out a mansion in Scottsdale. Sleep
my birthday the 25th as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna rent out a mansion, and it's just like because the fucked up thing about this all too is this show is I ended up having emergency surgery the week before my show, like a couple days before my show, and I still ended up doing the show. I wasn't really in the best of health at that time, but I got through it. You know what I mean? But you know. Like it just made me think like I want to do something for myself, something with elite people. So you know, I invited all the elite people to show up. It is a invite only party, but we're gonna have my birthday party out there. Like my mom and dad are coming out, my daughters, my grandson, and then you know all the like a lot of MCs, promoters, producers, and a couple celebrity
give
friends.
us a little sneak peek into the celebrity guest list you got going on there.
I've invited a couple people. I don't really want to say who right now, just because you know what I mean. But
Jay over here.
But yeah, because I don't want everyone to be like hounding me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, I gotta always poke for the school.
Like he's
not I'm gonna be doing my job.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But like, yeah, like I try to keep like whenever like celebrity friends of mine come around, like for a perfect example, like Rob Van Winkle, Vanilla Ice. Like he came to my store, and you know that was one of those things where like I didn't even put it out there really because you know they value their privacy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Most definitely.
And I don't want my house surrounded by like
paparazzi,
1,000 people.
Yeah. Hey, Hector, man, there's one thing I can assure you, man. I put in like 10 years security in New York, man. Say the word. I'll play the front door and I'll play the dance floor, bro. I got you, bro.
Hey, listen, we heard about your little Vegas stint. You like playing the back door a little more.
What the fuck?
Right, that's true. I didn't hear that. I just heard that on
Florida. You know,
that's true. All I heard is Migs had a good time. That's all I'm gonna corroborate. So,
anywho,
well,
that said, Migs, I appreciate everything you're doing for the show, man. Being out there, getting all that footage, helping us to share it with the viewers and everything like that. Hector, thank you for letting Migs get in there, working with you, get able to see everything. Hopefully, one of the shows out here when it's nearby, I can get some time and go out there because honestly, I haven't gone anywhere except work for too damn long. So,
and like I said too, with Talon being the Best Buy plug, we're gonna make sure we get good equipment to send you guys with the Best Buy plug.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
We gotta make sure we get some good equipment for the next time. Yeah, definitely.
Nah, no doubt.
Yeah, man. No, seriously, Hector, too, man. Thank you so much for inviting me because you know, like, there's a lot of events that you know come and go around us, all around us, and we don't get a chance to get to it now. Unless we
and I appreciate you guys too to helping us get out the word. You know what I mean? I came here from Chicago, man. Didn't really know anybody. Just started doing live Facebook posts and adding everybody in hip hop out here, and just started connecting with people, man. Hooked up with the 411 show, Sativa and Loud, and they introduced me to a lot of MCs, and I brought my boy Johnny Denver. out, and my artist Tony Two Times. So, I'm managing my nephew YZNZ now. So I got him and Tony Two Times that I'm gonna be focusing on and pushing and plugging, and I think like my next real big thing I want to do is open up a hip hop nightclub out here, and
nice.
That's my goal right now.
That'd be great. Have
As
your
long
own
as you got
venue
a
to run
table
on
in
this.
there, you'll find me there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
It's the next level. I've been promoting for so many years, man. Like I said, I'm 48. I need to own a club by the time I'm 50. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I kick the bucket, man.
And then promotion from there would just be a cinch because you already have your own spot.
Well, yeah, and it's not just that. Like, I would like somebody to promote my club for once, so I could sit back and actually enjoy it. Because, man, working the door, working with the talent, making sure this person's here, this artist is ready to go. Like, that shit takes its toll.
Well, you can definitely count on having a friend in the break room and all of Talking Junk Network podcasts. We definitely want to keep promoting your stuff. And like we said, like Miguel and Talon alluded to a little earlier, we want to say thank you again to the people overseas in the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Spain, India, Sweden, Estonia, Germany, Italy, Ireland, Israel, Portugal, New Zealand, St. Lucia, France, and of course, the people out here in the United States.
Stop. You forget Russia. They're number one.
Yes,
They're the
yes.
ones that
I
put this on the
apologize.
rankings. You don't even
No,
stay.
but I did say that earlier. I
tell you, comrade, somebody is coming for you.
I did say last month we were number, I believe, 24 on the top 50 podcasts in Russia. So thank you for that. Also, we want to make sure that people know exactly where to go and get this great content, which is talkingnetwork.com, where you can find the links to Sam I Am, Disco to Don, and Hector of Confusion Phoenix, where he'll be posting all of his upcoming events, which we want to definitely have a hand in. The Queen of the Block and everything else that's upcoming. We'll definitely have Migs and maybe even Talon go and catch a couple shows. We want to have as much media coverage as possible so we can have these wonderful.
Especially if there's anything in May. I'm turning 31 and I had to do
already got the media guy right here. Yo, give me a discount. I'm buying 3 devices or better.
Yeah, definitely. We want to have the coverage for these posts.
I think I can squeeze that it's personal use because I bought it and it's for the show I'm on. So I think it's all good.
Professional reasons.
We should be good. Yeah, I think we should be good. Well, we'll get
it's still a great investment. Hector, anywhere you're gonna be at having these great shows, just say the word. I'm out there with my camera. I'm out there with the video.
I'm trying to tap in a little bit more deeper into I'm going to start going to a lot more hip hop shows, the local stuff, just to pick out talent. Because one of the things that I learned out here too is that like a lot of these artists, some of them don't have a huge fan base, and I want to get out there to see who's really moving and shaking out here. You know what I mean? Because that just makes for a bigger crowd, a better showing. Also want to get together with other promoters so that we have a mutual agreement of, hey, don't put on a show this weekend, and I won't put on and I'll help you promote that one. Working together as a unit so that we all flourish. You know what I mean? Because if we're working against each other on the same night, that makes no sense. It's taken away from the culture, and it's taken away from the industry. You know what I mean? So if we work together as one functioning unit, and we all like a round table or a syndicate, you know what I mean? And we all say, hey, this is what I got this day. Okay, cool. I won't book on that. I'll do this day. You know what I mean?
Right. That's great. That's a great way to go at it. And I hope you're able to flourish with that, because I think that would definitely be great. Number one, for the culture, because that would give a new center for it. If you can create a new place where like hip hop is really thriving like that, especially coming off of from freestyling like that, which is the more raw form of hip hop, which I think is underappreciated nowadays overall, and create that new epicenter, I think that would be really good for everybody, honestly. As big as the influence as hip hop is, we need more of that diverse for people to understand. Look, it's deeper than just the pop hip hop. Not that that's bad, but it gets deeper. It gets more lyrical. There's more to it, and come here and check it out. Hector will hold you down, you know?
Right.
Right.
Yo, being from New York City, man, it's not just New York City or just Chicago or LA. You know, like you got towns like Arizona.
It's worldwide, really.
It's worldwide.
Yeah.
We got great areas with awesome hip hop content and shows just like what I was able to provide as best as I could, you know, with a little
we're hoping
Good
that
job,
with these episodes that we can get the MCs from some of those countries that we've called out to come and MC at your events and throw their.
I mean, it would be like awesome if we get big enough to where we have a world championship. When then we take this worldwide, where Spain brings their champion, Russia brings theirs. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But the only thing would be the language barrier. You know what I'm saying? So we would have to either have it all in English or whatever.
You gotta at least figure that if they're connoisseurs of this rap game, that they do know a little bit of English.
Yeah,
true.
So
there is a way they can, you know, break it down for us what they're trying to say, even though it may sound better in their language. You know, I heard French rap. They go hard, but I'm like, I don't know what the hell you guys say. Gotta learn French. You know,
that's how I feel listening to Bad Bunny. I be trying to pick it up.
Like, that I would like to do too is step outside of the hip hop, like rap part, and like maybe do a b-boy battle or a battle of the DJs. You know what I mean? Like,
right, battle of the DJs would be hot.
That'd be really dope.
Yeah.
Mix that in with like a 4 for 4.
About entertaining the crowd and giving what the crowd wants, and that's why I need to get my ear to the street a little bit more. I've been busy with work and stuff. You know, we all got our bills we got to pay, but I need to get my ear to the street to find out what the people of Phoenix want and cater to that. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I do a lot of shit Chicago style. You know what I mean?
Right. Just tell me you don't do your pizza Chicago style.
Oh my God, that's the best pizza,
bro. Why would you even ask that? You know the answer to that.
Come on,
you're fucking New Yorker.
This is the only pizza right here.
I'm gonna say it like
I'll tell
this.
you what, I brought Joel Ortiz out of Slaughterhouse, and we went out to dinner, and he was like, "All right, man." He's like, "I'll bet you $20 that your pizza ain't better than ours." He's like, "Man." He was like, Brooklyn's in the house. Like, they're better pizza in New York than Chicago. He took one bite of Giordano's pizza, and that motherfucker handed over to $20, bro.
Another monster.
Area on the map don't matter. Food, when it's good, it's good.
Of course, you would say that.
When I brought the product out to Chicago, I took her out to eat, and she was like, "Holy shit!" Like, she was like, "Man, can I get a pizza to go?" Like.
See, that's a real pie.
Chicago food, man, for real.
All right. And Chicago dogs.
We'll take your word for it until we go to Chicago and try one.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, I'll find a way to send you a Chicago pizza that you can make at your house.
All right, that sounds good enough. That sounds good enough for me. All right.
Throw it in the air fryer. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah.
As long as I got extra cheese and bacon, I'm sold.
Oh man, I was fortunate to be able to try one when I had a layover once in Chicago. I got to meet some very fine people, and they treated me some Chicago deep dish, and I got a little tour of the city to see a little bit. Chicago is a beautiful place. I hope to be able to get back there some point.
One thing I'm trying to put together too is because I have a lot of professional wrestling friends and fans. You know what I mean? So, and I have wrestled Rikishi from the WWE before.
Word?
So, yeah, I mean, I've had dinner with Bret the Hitman Hart. I used to manage Gorgeous George. She was with the Macho. Here, I'll show you real quick.
Yeah, I got in the ring in my youth myself.
So
we're nobody famous like you did, but I got in the ring myself also.
So that's Gorgeous George with the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, brother.
My girl Lita, Amy Duma.
There we go.
Justin
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Wow, man.
Got Snow the product there. And then like I got this wall that has everything that I've done in Chicago.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a nice wall.
That's a nice collage. I like that. That's very nice.
Oh yeah.
A nice reminder too to be able to walk by that.
I got my boy Gina from CCD Comedy that we want to bring on the show, man. I just got to try and hook it up for y'all.
Yeah, man, definitely.
We love comedy here. That's kind of
Yeah,
a little bit of our coup de grace.
we have a GTV comedy. It's on Amazon Prime. You can check it out. His skits are fucking hilarious. He's been on Shameless, Empire, a whole bunch of every Chicago show there is. Like you'll get a lot of good content with him too, and I'll hook that up with Mix.
Yeah, man, we would love for him to come on and maybe do a set for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, definitely. We want to thank you though, always for coming on and showing so much love. We definitely want to get you back on for everything, for your wrestling shows, for the Queen of the Block, everything that you got coming on. Like we said, we have the media, Talking Junk Network media and Migs going over there. So we're definitely going to have some coverage. Maybe Talon will go and supervise him so he won't be screaming on the footage. But
You know who I'm going to reach out to for your Migs too is Rikishi, because he's got Knox Pro Wrestling in LA that they're wanting to promote. And they're bringing out a lot of talent to AEW and the WWE. So I'll give you Rikishi, Salupa Fatu, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It would be an honor. It would be an honor.
Yeah, we'll do that, man. I'll hit up Salupa tomorrow, and I'll be like, hey, do you want to promote Knox Pro, man? And what you're doing out there in LA, and have it rocking.
Yeah, most definitely. We could either throw him on a Friday night episode or have him on one of these bangers on Saturday, and we can make a big hoorah out of it, man. It would be an honor to interview the Big Oos himself.
Yeah, man. Talking about WWE Hall of Famer, bro.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Wild.
I mean, the only wrestler so far we've had on the show is Leo Rush. Also, shout out to him. He just signed a music deal, so shout out to Leo Rush. But yeah, man, we would love to have Rikishi. I'm a big fan, so as you can see from the back, I like wrestling.
I could get you Gorgeous George. I could get you a lot of WWE alumni, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll make some phone calls for y'all.
You know what?
All right.
Hold on one second. Junkers, we want to thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you very much for watching this show. We love the support. And again, we want you to go onto the page, the website, talkingjunknetwork.com. Go scroll right under live. You'll see guest links, and you'll get all the links for everybody that you've seen on this week's Talking Junk Network podcast shows. So be sure to click on all of those. And we're going to say goodnight because we have some behind-the-scenes stuff that maybe one day we'll have on Patreon. But until then, we have been we, you have been you. Thank you for coming through. You can't know what we're talking about. See you later.
And we love you.